We've got some special second graders ready to give you a presentation, very brief, and then you'll have time afterward to go into any of the classrooms. So all regular classrooms are open to you. Not music, not art, they wouldn't be doing Epic Build in there, but any of the general education classrooms. So you can go visit your child's classroom if you want to go up a grade level or down a grade level. You can visit there and see what they're working on, because it is different at every level. So thank you for coming, and we'll let the kids take it away. Ready?
Welcome to Spaulding School, one of Illinois' first computer science immersion schools. My name is Curto. My classmates and I are going to tell you about coding at Spaulding. Right now we're in elementary school. We're learning lots of important things and preparing for our future. Eventually we will graduate high school and go to college. Then we'll graduate college and move back home. I'm only kidding, but I want to introduce someone who will share interesting and serious information with you. Corinne is up next to talk about what computer science is and why it is so important. Thank you, Cardell, for the introduction. In the U.S., it's projected by the year 2020 there will be 1.4 million new jobs in computer science. But there are only 0.4 students prepared with the skills to take those jobs. So we have 1 million job gap. Not enough people are learning computer science. This is a big problem for our country, and the reason this problem exists is because most schools don't teach computer science. The problem also exists in high school, not just elementary and middle school. In fact, only 1 in 4 U.S. high school even offers computer science. It's 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, this needs to change. This is why we're so excited that at Spaulding School, we're learning skills that will prepare us for our future. Thank you, Corinne. Here at Spaulding School, we have epic builds that we create to demonstrate what we have been doing during our journey through coding. For this cycle, we use Lego bricks and Lego robots to learn our programming. In kindergarten and first grade, students practice thinking skills using just Lego bricks by following sequences and identifying loops while building structures. They have grown their understanding of programming in a hands-on practical way. In second grade, we built and programmed our robots to interact with their environment using Lego Education Box-based software for programming. Here's Isabella to give us more details on the Lego projects you will see today.
During this cycle, kindergarten and first grade built houses and other structures in a planned community using Lego bricks. Students worked together as part of a team to create their structures, working together with the students the opportunity to practice important social and emotional skills such as collaboration, communication, creative thinking, and problem solving. When you visit their classrooms, you will notice that they designed and built sturdy structures through sequencing and looping with physical blocks of the Lego bricks. Second grade worked with the WeDo kits. The WeDo kits combine programming in the WeDo software and building with Lego's motors and gears to create robots. Students work in teams, choosing one of the following robots: Milo the science rover, a race car, a bee and flower, a floodgate, or a dump truck. Second graders program their robots with sequences of code that show why they believe their robots are cool, how Lego programming is connected to what they learned in Scratch Junior, and how these robots are connected to technology in real life.
Thank you, Isabella. During the next cycle, we will dive deeper into computer science by programming projects on Scratch or Scratch Junior, which was developed by MIT, one of the best universities in the world of computer science. Now that you know what we're working on and what's next for us, let's shift our focus to how what we are learning about is used in the real world. It is clear that the ability to program has become very important and will continue to be more important than ever before, especially with the rapid advances in robotics and automation. Next, Jude will tell you more about the additional life skills that we are learning as we work with Lego bricks and building robots.
When we're building in the classroom, we're not just playing with Legos, we're experimenting and bringing our ideas to life. By learning about the logic and science that controls the robots we build, we are also learning how to communicate our ideas, to collaborate with others, to problem solve, to think critically, and to be persistent. We are learning life skills that we use throughout our lives. No matter if we choose to be an artist, an engineer, a doctor, or a business person, more importantly, we are discovering things that we are passionate about in a meaningful and relevant way.
By learning the skills we are learning here at Spaulding School, someday we will change the world. Remember, we are Spaulding School, one of Illinois' first computer science immersion schools, and the place where awesome is the new normal.
Great job, guys. Mr. Barry is going to speak to
Yeah, absolutely.
the
So,
guests now.
amazing performance this morning. These guys did a great job. Let's give them one more round. So, as you walk through the building today, you're going to see some more amazing. Not only can they speak really well and read really well, but they can also code really well. And so, as you go into the different classrooms today, I want you to kind of have a focus in a couple of different areas. Obviously, we have a lot more students here than we have parents or grandparents that were able to show up today. So, obviously, we want you to take a look at your son or daughter's work, but also if you see another student in the classroom that has not been visited yet, it would be great if you could go kind of ask them some questions. The other thing is they're going to be able to show you their projects and you can kind of see how they work. And so from a question standpoint, really try to dig into the code part. Ask them about certain blocks that are in their projects. Why does that thing do what it does? How does that character move and how did you get it to move that way? So really try to dig into their learning. I always say to them, within this last couple of weeks, it's kind of like you've had this great project and it looks like it's really simple because you did such a great job. It's like, oh yeah, well that works great, awesome. But you don't get to see the frustration that they went through, the resiliency and how they had to solve problems in order to get that code to work exactly the way they wanted it to work. So kind of dig in a little bit and ask some questions about that code. And I think you'll see kind of that depth of understanding that they truly have. So.